Hello, welcome once again to Stuff and Things, where I like to talk about stuff and occasionally even things. I'm your good friend Bradley, and today I have a product review for you. And this is a product which should appeal to the people who came to my channel for my notebook, pen, paper, journal reviews. I do reviews like that on occasion, and today the specific item which I will be reviewing is this. It is the brown Horween Chromexcel leather field notes cover, and this is by Turek Leather Works. Now, this was sent to me by Turek Leather Works for review. I did not purchase this myself, just to get that out of the way. The only bribery I got was just the fact that I got this for free, but that does not guarantee a good review. Normally when I review things, there are things that I purchase myself, and so more often than not, I'm probably going to have a positive review for that item because I decided I wanted it and I actually went out and bought it. When something is sent to me though, you never know what's going to happen, but I will always give a very honest and thorough review for anything that has been sent to me for review. So let's get into this. This is the, as I said, brown Horween Chromexcel leather field notes cover by Turek Leather Works. If you remember, I have also reviewed another field notes cover that was also made of the Horween Chromexcel leather, and if you saw that review for the pop-off leather field notes cover, I really love this Horween leather, this Chromexcel leather specifically. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful leather, and this notebook is made of that leather. It is $60. You can find these products through TurekLeatherWorks.com. I'll put a link in the description, and through that website you can go to an Etsy shop which has various other products that Turek Leather Works offers. As I mentioned, $60 for this particular notebook cover, but there are also other notebook covers, passport covers, some notebook covers with pen loops, wallets, keychains, all sorts of things, so you can check that out. All of their items are handmade in a leather shop in Quincy, Illinois, so there might be a bit of a lead time when you order something because, as I said, they're all handmade. But let's take a little bit of a closer look at this notebook cover. We'll go back in time. First of all, I want to show you how this was packaged because I think it had a very attractive presentation. And then we'll take a really close look at the notebook, we'll go over some of the features, and finally, I'll tell you what I think of it and whether or not it's worth your hard-earned money. Yes, it is I, the ghost of Bradley Past, and we have journeyed to the past because I wanted to show you how this Chromexcel leather field notes cover by Turek Leather is packaged because I thought it had a very attractive presentation. You can see here it comes in this nice little gift box with the Turek Leather Works logo, the Turek Leather Works business card, TurekLeatherWorks.com, affixed to a piece of twine. Very rustic aesthetic, very nice, kind of timeless. But let's rip into this packaging here. And here we have the notebook cover itself, the brown Horween Chromexcel leather field notes cover, and it rests upon a bed of stuff. I guess that's paper shavings. Quite nice though. I really like that presentation to be very nice for a gift, for a student perhaps, a loved one of some sort. Quite attractively presented. But now let's take a look at the notebook cover itself. It's a very nice, rich, deep brown color, and this is that Chromexcel leather by the Horween Leather Company, which I absolutely love. If you saw my review of the pop-off leather Chromexcel field notes cover, I love this Horween leather. It has an amazing smell to it, an amazing feel to it. It's a very thick, it wears amazingly well. If you look at the pop-off leather field notes cover notebook that I have here, you can see how it ages. It takes these scratches, it takes these dings and dents, and it really just ages beautifully. But it's gonna last a very long time, but it's also going to take on a personality all of its own. I really love this leather. But if we can see how this is constructed, it looks like it's just one big piece of leather, and it's been folded over on itself on the ends here. There are slits cut in for business cards, identification cards, credit cards, what have you, and just stitched together to make these pockets. Now this came with this Turek Leather Works notebook with graph paper, and I'm assuming it's going to fit a field notes notebook properly. We have one here. Yes, it looks like it would fit that just fine, and I'm sure a passport as well. In fact, I think it's meant to fit anything that's 3.5 inches by 5.5 inches. It should fit just fine. I'm not sure. I think on the website it said it came with a field notes cover or a field notes notebook. Maybe now they're coming with these. You'll have to check on that yourself if you go to TurekLeatherWorks.com. But it seems to be quite well made. The stitching looks very nice here. This uses Ritza tiger thread, which is supposedly extremely strong and extremely long-lasting. The edges have been waxed and burnished, it appears. Nice finishing. Kind of a rustic aesthetic as the packaging was as well, but I really enjoy it. It's actually much thinner than this pop-up leather Field Notes cover, because this is kind of doubled over on itself with the pockets here. And this is made to be a little looser, and I guess that would be more convenient for something like a passport. And you could possibly get a thicker notebook in here than you would be able to in the pop-off leather notebook, because this one is stitched much further in these pockets, and so you don't have as much leeway. This feels a little thinner, still feels very durable, but I think you could probably fit a thicker notebook inside. So Turek Leather Works is a small leather shop located in Quincy, Illinois. Everything that they do is made by hand. If you go to the website turekleatherworks.com and you click on all the different products they have several different things: keychains, wallets, different notebook covers. Most of them use the Horween leather, some use the Horween Chromexcel, and this particular notebook cover uses the Horween Chromexcel leather, which I've talked about at length in other reviews. It's a leather I really, really love, very high quality, excellent leather. This particular notebook, hand cut, hand stitched, and then finished by hand, the burnished edges all done by hand, has that light brown Ritza tiger thread, which I think complements the color of the leather very nicely. As we mentioned, can fit the Field Notes notebook quite nicely. Could also fit a passport, any other notebook that's 3.5 by 5.5 without being too thick. Has these ID card slots, credit card slots, business card, whatever you want to throw in there. He also has versions of this that has a pen loop on the outside, but I think that's a different leather. I'm not sure if it was the Chromexcel or not. And the price on this baby is 60 bucks. So, whoa, that's expensive. Yes, it is. $60, but you kind of get what you pay for it. Like I said before, this leather is amazing. I love this Chromexcel leather. So you're paying for that. You're paying for the fact that it's hand cut, it's hand stitched, it's all handmade, hand finished. So that's kind of the question you have to ask yourself. This is something that, in my opinion, will probably last a lifetime. And it's that buy once, cry once philosophy. Either you spend a bit of money now for a product that is really well made and is made to last, or you can buy the same thing over and over again, pay less a bunch of times, and when you add that all together it ends up being more, or you pay a little more one time and probably don't have to buy again. But that's a decision you have to make yourself. Do I personally think that this is worth $60? I don't know. I don't know that I would spend $60 on this or not, and luckily I didn't have to. But I could totally see the price is justified. As I said, this is very high quality leather, made by hand. I'm sure the time and effort required to make just one of these is up there. So you're paying for all of that, and it's really just a nice object. It's a pretty thing. It's something that I enjoy holding and touching and feeling and using. If I had one criticism to make about this, it is the fact that it has a rather large logo on the front. And I'm usually not a big fan of very obvious branding. I might have preferred it maybe a smaller logo on the inside cover or something like that, but that's a minor quibble. In fact, if we have a look at this logo here, Turek Leather Works, and it has 1 Corinthians 3:13. I happen to have my old Sunday school Bible here somewhere. Let's take a look. Let's see, that's in the New Testament, right? Romans, I think it's after Romans. Going back to the old days, little Bradley sitting in Sunday school. 1 Corinthians, can't see through the viewfinder, chapter 3, verse 13. Where is it here? Let's get it in camera. Aha. Every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work, of what sort it is. Sort of awkwardly phrased there, thanks there, King James, but I think we get the gist of that, basically saying that the quality of every man's work will eventually be revealed, and I'm sure that is supposed to refer to the quality of the items that Turek Leather Works manufactures. So there you have it, the Turek Leather Works brown Horween Chromexcel leather Field Notes cover, made from that beautiful Horween Chromexcel leather. It is a lovely object. I think it is quite nice, but it does come with a fairly hefty price tag, so it'll be up to you to determine whether or not that price tag is warranted to possess an object like this, but it is a very lovely object. I want to thank Turek Leather Works for sending this notebook cover to me for review, and I want to thank you for watching. I've been your good friend Bradley. You have been the audience. This has been Stuff and Things reviewing the Turek Leather Works brown Horween Chromexcel leather Field Notes cover. I'll see you later.